Let's begin with a news break coming in. Prime Minister Modi has spoken on the Indus Waters Treaty being put in abeyance by the Indian government, saying very clearly that India's water is for our consumption, for our use. India's water is for us. And so the waters have been stopped for India's interest. Not mentioning Pakistan or what's really been happening with Pakistan, the Prime Minister sending across a very clear message that the Indus Water Treaty being paused right now is something that benefits India. It's in India's interest, and that's the only reason it's been done. Listen in to the Prime Minister. Okay, let's bring in Gaurav Sawant for more details on this. Gaurav, you've got the Prime Minister's first reaction there coming in on the Indus Waters Treaty suspension. Strong words from the Prime Minister. The messaging is that this has been done for India's interest.
Has been the considered opinion and thinking of the Narendra Modi government that Pakistan has benefited from India's generosity for decades and hasn't paid back that generosity with kindness. India gave water, Pakistan bled India. So that generosity now comes at a cost. Prime Minister Narendra Modi making it very clear, India's water is for India's interest. Now, India, when you talk about the upper, the riparian, being an upper riparian country, the western rivers, there are, the 6 Indus rivers, as you know better, are divided into eastern rivers and western rivers. So, Satluj, Ravi and Beas are the eastern rivers, 100% water to be utilized by India. Yet, India gives a part of it to Pakistan. And Chenab, Jhelum and Indus are western rivers which are meant for Pakistan, 80% for Pakistan, 20% for India. India so far hasn't even harnessed that 20%. But India, since 2023, has repeatedly written to Pakistan saying India wants this treaty renegotiated because circumstances on ground have changed. The population has changed. India wants more water for the people of Jammu and Kashmir and for the rest of the country. So India needs to get more water. Pakistan hasn't even responded. And after Pahalgam, it's a considered opinion that Indus Waters Treaty will be held in abeyance. India would build all those projects that were stuck because Pakistan did not permit India to carry out development activities, including things like desilting or flushing of the dams, storing more or run of the river dams on the rivers, not just in Jammu and Kashmir, but also in Ladakh. All of those projects post 2019 have picked up pace. They are being done up. India will now, in case this treaty, in case Pakistan wants more water, it may have to be renegotiated and India will retain more water for starting the water for Pakistan once again. What is their entitlement? They will continue to get, but no extra water for Pakistan. That's the thinking in the government.
We're already seeing an impact of that, Gaurav, with the Chenab, for example, drying up, with 2 of the dams being closed off right now. Besides that, hydropower projects now being sped up, which couldn't happen for decades together, courtesy the Indus Waters Treaty. So the Prime Minister sending across a very clear message that our water is for our use and India's interest is what is the #1 priority of the government.